I'm freaking stoked. So I haven't recorded a lot, but I'll try and fire this thing up today. This is legit first try and fire up. So get the battery just here. Got everything heat shrink, ran, grounded, all the wires run, everything. Throttle cable setup, spark plugs and wires, and exhaust tightened, exhaust underneath, and exhaust clamps. Fuel pump relay, a little breaker for it, starter wire ran, fuel injectors, everything is hooked up, absolutely everything. So got the battery tender going on the battery. Yeah, I'm about to jump in the truck. I'll let Haley know I'm gonna start it up. Okay, I'm gonna try and fire the truck up. If you hear loud noises, you know it's working. Okay?
Okay.
What's up? Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we freaking go.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro? Okay. Everything runs. It's freaking awesome. Turn this thing on, and this Terminator X cam handheld thing is so bad. I'm gonna say it right now. It's unacceptable. So go home. Get out of here. I don't want to do that. As you can tell, big shout out to Summit because they sent me out a new touchscreen. So, new touchscreen installed. Says Holly EFI. I think it's like their newer version because it came with, the cord is actually a splitter, so you can actually split to hook up like a laptop or another screen. Came with like an extension cable. Just had to swap the SD cards out because the firmware was different, and everything works. Fire the truck up, reset it. I think the TPS is off because it was like running really rough. But yeah, big shout out once again. Summit, I reached out to them and I had it within 3 days. Still got to send it back though. So today, so we can actually get the whole self-tuning done, we are working on getting radiator installed. So radiator I got sits a little too tall, so what I'm thinking about doing is just cutting up on the other side and then folding this in. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, bye. Get the front end clip kind of back on there, and as you can see, radiator. So I got this upper radiator hose. When it's all tightened, still got to build brackets for the radiator and the bushings. Mishimoto sensor. When I tighten this down, should pull it out far enough off the radiator. It's close, it's far enough away from the belt. yeah, everything should work out good. And then obviously the sensor, sensor mounting, but I'm actually going to put a, where is it? The steam port. Gonna bring that right over to here. Steam port in and done. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. That's steam port slash throttle body cooling, I guess. But all right, radiator, upper hose. Originally I was going to use this Mishimoto clamp for the steam vent, but after looking at the radiator, she came with a, wasn't steam vent, but it was something here. So I had to tap that for the actual steam vent that was coming off of there. So when I got that running, steam vent under the intake. Just use these bolts to plug up for the transmission cooling. Lower radiator hose. Wiring. Got the wiring kind of done because I got a Lumitol. And I want to put different connectors on here. Probably some Deutsch connectors, which I don't have, but to just start it up and tune and get it running, that'll be good. We got everything ran, relays, circuit breakers, ground. Got the trigger and the ignition running to the inside. Now obviously I put some P-clamps on this, pull it up there, run over here, that'll hold that good. The battery is somewhat mounted. I need to build a bracket to go from here to probably somewhere over here to hold this end in. For now, a good old bungee cord holder. Mounts, just did a flat bracket here. Obviously not enough room to put one of those rubber bushings in between, but what I can do, or what I did do actually, underneath I put the rubber bushings and just did an angle bracket. Big day, guys. Got the transmission linkage hooked up. So there's a shifter, got my plate on the bottom. Obviously I'll pull that off and paint it so it doesn't rust and all that stuff, but the shifter works. Check that out. Awesome. And it's a little bit loose because I haven't tightened it down, but that's where it's going to go. I might raise it up some eventually, but right now, like just regular driving, sitting here, blah blah blah. Normally just put it in drive, be driving around. If I do want to shift, like I'm not straining to grab it here, so it'd just be boom, there's first. Boom, second. Boom, third. Boom, drive. And then neutral, reverse, and now she's in park. Got that all done up. And started working on the exhaust. Don't look at the welds. We're going to stand back here. But comes off the header collector. Boom, to the muffler. Muffler straight turn down. It's going to turn down probably I want to say somewhere in here, and it turns straight down. I may jog it over and bring it out under the door, but yep. Alright, boys and girls, she is running. Fans are working. It's in learn mode right now. Temps have not gotten over 191, and it's been running and warming up for a while now. So Temp's still staying down too. 191, 190. It's not getting hot. Let's see. Transmission's only gotten up to 92. Line pressure's at 30. So yeah. Oh, look at that, it's got speed. Huh. Cool. So that's where we're at. Revving the throttle though, that thing is not liking it at all. So may have to change something in the settings, the initial setup. I don't know if you can hear me. Exhaust ain't too bad, honestly, even though I'm like sitting right under it. But under here, batteries hooked up, all the terminals, everything's wired, relays, or whatever that is. Got my bus bar hooked up, fan all loomed up. Check that out. Well, did that myself. Pretty nifty. Fans running. The smoke coming off of there is transmission fluid from when I was filling the tranny fluid. Still trying to figure out the torque converter lockup thing, but I don't think that's a big deal. But yeah, she's learning and doing things. Shoot a better video when I feel like it, but just a quick update. Yeah, kind of droney in here. Need to finish that and I'll probably do it on this back because the exhaust right under there. All right. Oh yeah. Transmission's mounted. Transmission lines. Gotta tuck those, but transmission fluids in there. Yeah, boy.